I've said it before and I'll say it again. So many scandals, so little time. Is Congressman Rogers right? Are Americans losing trust in their government? With me is Fox News contributor, former special counsel to President Clinton, and author of Crisis Tales, Lanny Davis, who joins us from D.C., and former deputy special envoy at the State Department, Christian Whiton. All right, Lanny, I'll go to you first. Is Eric Holder now a liability to Obama?
It's politics in this town, and if being attacked by Republicans the way Democrats attacked Alberto Gonzales, the way Republicans attacked Janet Reno, the way Democrats attacked Edwin Meese, the way Republicans attacked John Kennedy for Bobby Kennedy, the Attorney General, unfortunately, has been the object of partisan attacks going back maybe to when the Federalists attacked Thomas Jefferson's Attorney General. It's unfortunately the case, Jeanine, that the Attorney General become an object of political attack, and therefore he's not a liability any more so than any other Attorney General on any side of the fence. Let me interrupt you for a second. I mean, he's been held in contempt of Congress for, you know, the letter, I believe, that was sent to Congress on February 4th of the Oversight Committee, which contained a blatant lie where they said there was no gun walking based on his own department's investigation. But wait, Lanny, let me finish the question. Okay. You know, some would say is a misprision of a felony, but more than that, that contempt was voted on not just by Republicans, but by Democrats as well. Well, actually, I don't know how many Democrats voted for it, but you should at least have said that it was overwhelmingly a partisan vote. And that doesn't mean he's guilty. They've never proved that in a court of law. You used to be a judge, yet you just convicted somebody of a crime without evidence.
I said there were some who would say that, Lanny.
No, you used, excuse me, with all due respect, you said he lied. That's a conclusion of fact that you as a judge would never make before you heard the evidence. He did not lie.
I'm making it.
He did not lie on that occasion.
At this point, Lanny, and I don't want to discuss.
As long as you're now a television commentator, you're allowed to convict somebody on a television show without facts.
And I understand when someone says one thing and then the Department of Justice leaks out that not only did he greenlight a search warrant where they said that a reporter was a target of a criminal investigation, which is certainly an effort on the Justice Department's behalf to get this search warrant, which would not have been gotten. They judge shopped to get it. And then, you know, he says, I know nothing about it. Now, Lanny, you know as well as I do that that's clearly inconsistent. Christian, what say you?
Well, excuse me, you're not going to let me respond to that, Jeanine?
Well, you and I have been going. Go ahead, Christian.
To go and say that this is just a legal issue, I mean, forget about the lawyering for a second. I think, you know, just look at the facts. And this is, okay, politics, it's a political issue. Yeah, that's called democracy. And the fact is, unlike the accusations against Ed Meese or Janet Reno, we have a clear fact pattern of lying to Congress, lying to the American people. I believe this is something that fancy lawyers would say, you know, that Holder's critics have made their prima facie case, that he lied to Congress and now he has to be held to account. I don't know how you can possibly get out of that. One thing, the politics of it that's interesting to me is why hasn't Obama fired Holder? It's not because of loyalty. I think it's because there's more to come in this scandal. There's more to come, and by firing Holder will be a cleansing activity for the administration, as would naming an independent counsel. Why aren't they doing that? Because they know there's more coming in this, and we're going to start to see it tomorrow with another congressional hearing.
Lanny, go ahead.
First of all, the fact-free statement that I just heard, I think maybe he should.
Fact. What did Eric Holder say? He said, I did not know that Fox reporters were being targeted.
Excuse me, you are interrupting me.
All right, guys.
Excuse me, you are interrupting me.
Lanny, just say it.
Now, I would like there to be some ground rules. When I speak and your guest talks over me, I would like you to say...
I'm the judge here. Just say it. What do you want to say,
You're filibustering, Lanny. You're filibustering.
Excuse me, you're still talking over me, and I'm not going to sit here and have you talk over me. Now, may I speak, Jeanine, please?
You know,
on my own watch, I watched Alberto Gonzales being called liars by the Democrats, and I objected to the word liar for the same reason that I'm respectfully suggesting to you that if you don't have facts, say I believe somebody is telling deliberately an untruth rather than on national television
Lanny
accusing
Davis,
an attorney
we appreciate
general
your
of being
instruction
a liar.
on the law, but the problem is that the attorney
Jeanine.
general has sworn under that he knew nothing, and then we know he green-lighted that search warrant of the press, and you should be insulted whether or not you're his friend. We're coming
You
up
do
against
not
a hard
know, as
break.
a matter of fact,
Thank you,
are
gentlemen.
supposing.
Coming up, the president declared the war on terror over. So why do